The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy.
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, still muted. Not muted.
There we go.
Right on. I was like, muted?
I had all kinds of things going on. I'm like, what is happening? I had to unmute and I'm so like scrambling. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh man, chilling. How you been?
I am good. You know, a little disappointed in that loss yesterday, but you know.
Fam, I can't be mad at you. That was some
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but we bringing home the chip, no matter what, without a doubt.
Hopefully, if you don't get the 7-foot glute forearm in your point guard in the back of the head,
I hope he gets suspended. If he gets suspended, because he's doing too much. He's a big, tall for nothing Negro.
I don't even have a dog in the fight, right? I'm watching good basketball somewhat. And it's just like, bro, for real, this is your chance to show people that what they say about you is true. And you out here doing some dumb stuff, bro.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? The excuse that the Spurs fans seem to be making is that, oh, he takes a lot. Everybody's always coming for him and da-da-da-da-da-da.
It only happened to Shaq and Kareem and every other big man that ever played.
Thank you. Like, what are y'all saying? Like, that's the most stupidest excuse to make for his foul stuff that he's doing. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. But you know, I'm a Knick fan, true and through, and will remain that throughout the whole series. I had one of my friends, she gonna put on a Knicks t-shirt to talk about her team is, I forgot which her team was. She was like, but since my team is not in it, I want to jump on it. No, we don't want you.
No, you can't be.
No, we don't want you.
No,
we don't want you. Take your shirt off and get off social media. So we all was underneath her comment like, no.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a Knicks fan back in 2000 when they took on the Spurs, and then after the way Ewing kind of just like sat on the bench and let his whole dream go away, I kind of stopped following, dude. That was the day I kind of stopped being a Knicks fan. So I'm happy to see y'all back, but I can't go back.
Oh, we had a long time where we were pretty bad.
Yeah, man. So
we were pretty bad. I mean, that's like with me and the Mets. You know, I grew up in a household where we were Mets fans. We were, my dad, my brother. So it's just in me. Like I can't not sway from that. Somebody representing the woo.
Woo. Yes, sir. What up, Gemini in the building?
But yeah, you know, so we're gonna see what they're gonna do tomorrow. I'm hoping things are a little bit better, and I'm hoping these refs get it together because I don't know what they're doing.
What up, dude? Gotta hide.
Hey, Terrell. I think the refs they trying to make sure they secure their spread.
Well, you know what it is. It's marketing, right? What makes more money than 4 games? 5.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
Of course, because we can't end it too soon.
Right.
And I think people think that because we are mad, we're not. I can't say we're mad because we lost. It don't feel good to lose, but at the same time, if it was a game that we felt like it was fair, then I feel like that's different.
Yeah.
We lose it because of other crazy stuff. And then you had the idiot come in, disrupting the energy in the building. Like, why are you here?
Hey, man. It was just a bad day for everybody. So
yeah, this is right.
Sometimes it's not your night, kid. It's just what it is.
I saw a post that somebody said the Knicks won 47 games straight, and the day they lose was when the 47th president was in the building.
Oh, damn. That's wild. That's wild. Damn.
That's crazy.
But it makes for good television, right? Because
it does. And he's sitting up in there sleeping. You know, they booed the crap out of him when they showed that, put him on that daggone Megatron. I was in there, whoa, huh?
You said Megatron?
Yeah. What do you call it? Big train?
Jumbotron.
Mega Jumbo.
Yo, wait, what's the topic, Libby? Because she said the Megatron.
Megatron, Jumbotron. You know what the hell I'm talking about. He got booed. Yes.
Cancel culture versus accountability culture.
Yes.
It's like not Megatron, Jumbotron.
Jumbotron. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Okay.
Megatron Transformers is awesome. Jumbotron
culture is a big deal now. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. I don't feel like growing up that was a thing. It wasn't. I went for a Transformer. Yeah, I did, right? I sure did.
Put that on the board. Good job.
So when somebody makes a mistake, says something offensive, or causes harm, what should happen next? Is public criticism accountability or cancellation? Can people grow after being called out, or are we too quick to write people off?
Ooh, good question. I think it depends on how like famous or how notable that person is. Mm-hmm. I think it usually depends on how badly you fall, if you do fall.
Yeah.
And I think it's what you do. Yourself. Right.
I think it's what you do. Like some things are not forgivable. Like you can't come back from that.
Then again, we listen to music, and there's a lot of people that are still in the paint that shouldn't be in the paint that everyone still rocks with.
But here's the thing, like you said, there are, because it's going to be some people that's rocking with him, some people that's not. Like R. Kelly, people still ain't rocking with him, but there's still people like, I'm gonna listen to his music. I don't care.
I'm not gonna hold you. I can't get the money back. I can't get the money back.
Listen,
I'm just saying, I can't get the money back. Hey, it's already it's in there.
I don't really like. Now R. Kelly used to be my guy. I used to play it. I'm gonna listen to it from the beginning to the end of the CD. I can't really say I'm gonna just do that now. But if a song happens to come on, I will vibe to it. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few skippables in the R. Kelly collection that were not skippables. Only a bunch. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, but it's crazy because now I think that once all of those things happen, I listen to the music differently now. Because I'm in my mind, I'm going,
hey, yo. Hey, dog. Wash your mouth out with soap. What is your problem, right? Bro? So it definitely changed the way I listen to his music. He said, separate the art from the artist. Yes, and I have tried to do that for a long time, especially when it came to him. But it's hard for me to separate the art from the artist when the artist was out here writing songs about young little girls. You see what I'm saying? Like, now when I believe I can fly, yes, the different songs like that, the inspirational stuff. But when you talk about age ain't nothing but a number, get out here. Like I said, there's some skippables in the catalog that were not skippables only 10 years ago. Exactly. He said, condemn him, not the medium. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. But yeah, I don't know. Some of the stuff I can't get past it. Okay, so are you holding him accountable by not listening to his music, or are you canceling his art and him because of what he did?
I can't hold him accountable, but the jail cell can. So
well played.
So I feel like, because I think that R. Kelly was out here just getting away with it for so long, because the first time it came up, we forgave him, if you remember, and we forgave him.
So we got different waves of R. Kelly, right? We got like the late 80s, early 90s. We hear it on the radio, but you don't know if it's true R. Kelly. Then we got the 90s R. Kelly, where stuff started happening to R. Kelly. Then we got the interview R. Kelly. Then we got Prison Guy. So remember, we were in waves, and we didn't always know what the truth and the lie was. It was all true. Damn, how did we know?
That's true. That's true.
I think this story is stretching over 20, 30 years.
20,
and different generations see different parts of this story.
Right. Because the first time he got arrested, when the girl, after the video, when he urinated on the girl, we actually was still rocking with him after that. We were still rocking with him after that, even though we believed it, but we didn't believe it. I seen the video. It was you, bro. It was you. It was you. I don't know why I forgave him after that. I don't know why, but I just did. Because the music after that came out was rocking.
But remember, we was a different culture. We didn't take these things and accept these horrible crimes the way we did before we became aware of them.
That's true.
Remember, we had a culture shock between 2019 till now. It's been a total culture flip over, where people actually act like they give a crap about your feelings. There's actually professional help for everybody, not just one group of people. Dude, this stuff wasn't cracking 15. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it from a different light. We're seeing a different understanding of what we So,
and also the fact that he got off. So I think that also puts something in our brain like, well, if he didn't get convicted of it, maybe he's not guilty.
Right. Or
you know what I mean?
Like a lot of these people just paid people.
Now, see, but we wasn't thinking like that. Because my thing is, once you get off for something, I think we wanted to, because we love the music. So it was like we don't want to condemn R. Kelly because we love his music. So he got off. So you know what? He got off. So everything is okay. We can still listen to it. Knowing full well that he did what they said he did.
Right.
He did what they said he did, and then he continued to do it, and then it got him jammed up.
All right.
He couldn't read. I believe that he couldn't read. I believe that.
Okay, how you write songs you can't read?
You don't
have to kind of read back your song.
You don't need to, as long as they got a recording, you can record what you're saying.
So you can remember words, but you can't read them off the paper.
Listen, you don't have to read to write a song. You don't. If you think about it, you don't. You really don't. You know the words. You know what you want to say. I don't think that he was completely illiterate to the point where he was like, I'm not. Okay.
Because it was just another level of amazing. If you can't read it,
I was say so crazy. I believe that he could read enough to get by. To get by, but not enough that he could actually sit down and read a book.
He flew with it. He believed he could fly. It worked.
Right. So
in prison at the same time, he has had a full circle life. I tell you.
Yeah, man. And now everybody wants grace when it's their turn. Let me see. But everybody wants understanding when they make a mistake, but sometimes we do not give that same grace to other people. I agree.
True that.
I agree with that.
They caught Cat kind of red-handed, and he's still out in these streets talking about, I ain't do it.
I didn't do it. You did it, bro. You did it. You did what they said you did. You did it.
And I thought it was sensationalism until they said, yeah, that's the McDonald's where R. Kelly will always go get kids. I was like, no. Game set match. Checkmate, dog.
Not a hog time, people.
Checkmate, bro. Get the sale. God dang it.
Yeah, okay. You didn't know how to hog time people, but you did it.
Yeah.
You probably had help.
Yeah.
So, like I said, as far as the music is concerned, I can't necessarily say he's on my playlist. But we saw it. Exactly. The crazy part about it, we saw it when he did it the first time.
We did.
We let it go. I think it was the thing with the mental. It was like, okay, he didn't get arrested. He got arrested, but he didn't go to jail. So we still want to vibe with him because we like his music. All right, we're gonna give him a pass this time, but don't do it again. But don't you do it again.
And remember, in that time and frame, you could do whatever you want, and the artist and the way you were treated didn't change.
Yeah.
So all the scandals happened between all these old rock bands and old blues singers, and everybody was still on each other's track. Everybody still did whatever, you know. So yeah, they didn't give a damn. As long as we can make this hit record, that's what it is. What you do in your time is what you do.
Right.
Nowadays, collaborations can get you like up out the paint as far as making money. But back in the 80s, they didn't care.
Nobody cared. Oh yeah, because New Edition was getting away with songs. Backstage, underage.
Yeah.
We was rocking. What? We love New Edition. That was BBD, but we loved it.
But remember, they were grown men talking about backstage underage. We were talking about Candy Girl.
And the crazy part about it is that we never stopped listening to them. We was rocking with them all the way. We didn't care.
Yeah, saying something crazy and doing something crazy are two
different
things.
That's very true.
Yeah, you might have a little bit of accountability for what they're saying and how it can be damaging to young people or people with, you know, whatever. But we ain't never had nobody say they visited kindergarten and picked up some dates. You know, we never heard that. So I can live with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the truth. And if you're just joining us today, we are talking about cancel culture versus accountability.
Yep.
And I think the question that I asked was, is public criticism accountability or is it cancellation? What's the difference between the two?
Well, cancellation means no one rocks with you. You know, no suit for you. Done. Whatever.
That's it. We're not watching you, listening to you, nothing. You're canceled. You're done.
Accountability be like, all right, dude, you got to do these things, donate to whoever, write an apology, whatever, and we'll feel like you learned your lesson. You can be back in the fold, making money.
Kind of like Will Smith.
He just slapped the dude on TV.
But he didn't get completely canceled, although people were saying he's canceled. We never really canceled him. We had to take him through it so he can get to the other side.
Take him through what? Dude, you know who he married to. We ain't do nothing that he ain't already.
No, but you act like he did go through a lot of public scrutiny. He did for sure.
Yeah. He
went through a whole lot. But my thing is, I'm not even listen, if he decides that's who you want to stay married to, that's his business. I don't care. Everybody be on Jada and Will. But guess what? The two of them have done things to each other and stayed together.
Take two to tango.
Exactly. So everybody want to blame Jada for what Will does. Nah. People not even acting like, people cancel Jada though, but I still rock with Jada though. She gonna be on the new different what's the show? The show. Oh my god, my brain. The remake, A Different World.
Wait, time out. What are you talking about? A Different World remake? What?
The remake, Different World, the show, A Different World, remember? It's coming back.
I am like right now years old. Like, no, stop playing with me.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't know.
They revamped it. They done filmed this. I think they got it released there. I don't know yet. So basically the story is now going to be about Whitley and Dwayne's daughter in college.
Crazy.
So they bringing back everybody. Dwayne's coming back. Whitley's coming back. Lena, Jada's character, all of them is coming back. Jaleesa, all of them are coming back.
Oh, that's crazy. I am right now years old. Like,
all of them are coming back. Dope. It's gonna be dope. People like, we should be that. I was like, I really kind of think this is gonna be pretty dope, though. To see them all coming back, because now Kimberly is gonna be a professor.
Wow.
I
don't watch live. Hey, get off my back. I don't watch live TV.
Exactly. Turbo.
I get all my TV watching from all my friends. Hell,
I agree. I just think that Will and Jada put a lot of their business out there. And that's where I think where they went wrong.
TMI, because you can't use it as counseling and marketing at the same
time. That part. Like, bro, like you did kind of make him look crazy, crying on TV after you sat there and talked about you cheated with the little boy.
The cripple one, the sickly one. How about a captive audience?
Yeah, that right. And had sat there and let that and basically told that man why, and that was too much for TV for me. Like that should have been kept private.
And then that goofball tried to write an album that no one cared about.
That part.
He canceled himself with bad music.
And now he's in a relationship with a whole man.
Hey, smoke him if you got him. That don't bother me. People do.
Yeah, exactly. They've been promoting this for a whole long time, and I don't know how you didn't see it. Yeah, you're just so late.
Yeah, I am.
Bill Cosby probably sick that they bringing it back. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah, he might be tight.
What Whitley looked like? This is what I'm gonna say to you, Gemini. Just go Google her, and I'll leave it there. Google her and come back. And tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
I am so tempted to Google it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Google Whitley. Go Google Jasmine Guy right now.
Okay, fine. This is your fault. Okay, this is your fault.
Just say it.
I'm
not going to say anything about her because I love Jasmine Guy, but you judge for yourself.
What you trying to say?
I'm not saying you go ahead and find it. Find a recent picture though.
What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
You find a recent picture, not a made up filtered picture.
No, I seen a recent picture. She looks like a person my age. What you trying to say? Okay.
I'm just saying.
This feels such like a loaded question.
Yeah, exactly.
We trying to be nice. She is a legend.
Come on. They're saying it, not us.
Come on, folks.
I love Jasmine Guy. I do. And we all have to age.
Yes, we do.
So that's where I'm gonna leave it.
That's so shady. That's so shady. God dang. Y'all shady, dog.
Come on our show ever.
That's funny.
I'm not saying it.
It's funny.
I just said Google it. That's it. She just aged. She aged.
Yeah. See.
And I kind of feel like isn't she mixed?
Yeah, I would assume.
So I just wish she didn't. Just did she get plastic surgery? Because it surely doesn't look like it.
No, she looked the same, just old.
She just right. She looks old to me.
You got me out here Googling in these streets.
Hold on. I don't know. If you go to Instagram.
Invasive. Yeah. Wait a minute. No. Let's see. It says she relies on non-surgical anti-aging agents. So it said actress, dancer, Jasmine Guy did not have a history of major invasive plastic surgery. That's what they say. But Google searches can't be changed.
Like she had surgery. She just looks like she's aged.
Yeah, she does like Botox and crap like that, them anti-aging things. So
okay, but sometimes when they start doing all that Botox, it makes them look older.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, as they get older. So I think you should leave that alone.
Gemini, okay. You're a funny guy.
You still down with it? Okay.
Hey. I was starting laughing when he said "raisin in the sun."
That's hilarious. Yeah, well, a little shriveled.
It is what it is.
God bless her. Guess what? She's still here with us, so that's a blessing.
Yes. Shout out to the legend. I'm glad they're able to make some more money. That's good.
We all don't look the same. We all don't look the same.
Got it all.
So I have a question for you. It's time for break. Okay, when we come back to break, I'm going to ask you the question, and then we'll go to break, and then when we come back, we can talk about it.
Cool.
Have you ever changed your opinion about someone after learning more information?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably a yeah for most of us, but we'll see.
But I'll expand on it.
Okay.
After the break.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Turn it up and feel the rhythm of the greatest old school music ever made. From Smokey Robinson and the Temptations to Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Luther Vandross, and more. This is the music that touches your soul and moves your spirit 24/7. Listen live now at WSANradio.com and take the vibe with you everywhere. Download the WSAN Radio app today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. WSAN Radio, feel the soul.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
We are back running with scissors. I'm RG. Got my dear sister
Michelle with the one out.
We in the building.
Before we left for break, before we went to break, there was a question. Have you ever changed your opinion about someone after learning more information?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people. Information can make or break a legend or any person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was this guy, me and him used to always get into it like in high school. He was always, you know, he was just irritant for me. You know, we traded blows. And I was like, why, you know what I mean? I don't bother nobody. Why is this guy always trying to scrap it out with me? And then I learned later that, you know, he was like, he came from a broken crib and stuff like that. And I was the only one that actually paid him any attention. So even if it was negative attention, he decided that he'd rather fight with me every day versus actually just being ignored. And I was like, damn. Because I ran back into the guy. I was like, dog, what was your problem? And he was like, bro, I'm sorry. And we broke it down. I was like, damn, all right. Because I was like, because I never knew why we were fighting every day. And
yeah, like, what's wrong with this dude? Like, what is the problem?
Yeah, and it's like, it's not like I'm going to let you beat me up. So I am forced to fight you for no reason.
I am forced to defend myself.
Yes. I don't even know you, dog. Why am I punching you right now?
Why?
Leave me alone. God bless it.
You're just going to make me beat your ass. No.
Right? And it was like, bro, what the hell? Like, I don't want to fight you. I want to be left alone.
That's it.
I'm very violent, but the most non-combative person in the world. I choose not to do violence, not because I'm like bad at it. I'm really good at it, and I don't want to hurt anybody and go to jail.
Right.
So I try to chill and leave people alone. Yeah, that guy was weird, dude.
I think that happens quite often if you ask me, because well, I would hope so, because sometimes I think that Ron said, well, this is Ron. Ron said, do I judge you only by your past? No. But I do pay attention to whether you learn from it. Now that I agree with, because if your past is holding you captive, that's going to be a problem.
Right.
Yeah, you got to release that and move forward and figure that thing out so that you could be all right. So yeah, but oftentimes, now the thing is, if there's no change behavior, then I can't really rock with you.
Yeah, you can tell me you changed all day. It's what you do.
Yeah, if I need to see that. I need to see that. But yeah, I would have to say that my opinion, because you just never know what somebody is dealing with or what somebody is going through. So like you said, he was doing that because of what he was dealing with at home.
Right.
No, you know, you don't know. And you're kids. We're young. So all you know is I got to fight you because what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah. It was like, walk it home. Wait for it. There it is.
Now I get it. Dang. What is the problem? So yeah, I guess now you can look at him like, you know what? Now I get it. I forgive you, lunatic. Yeah. Because what in the world?
It was always, I was never angry. I was just confused. I'm like, I am swearing.
I would be angry at somebody that always wanted to fight me. Like, that's crazy. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Well, my sister was way more violent than me. So I couldn't go home and be like, hey, I listen to guys beat me up every day. No. Because it was my sister. She was like the sergeant at arms and like the bully of my side of the hood. And then my dad was a whole separate thing. So it's either I stopped it there or it got progressively worse for the community. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even saying this like it's a flex. It's just, it's just what it was. So I had to fight my own battles. It was like, it wasn't nobody to run to because I didn't want to go back to the other bullies that I lived with. So,
at home.
I'm sorry, bro.
Because we grew up in the generation is, you better fight them. Don't you let nobody beat you up. Or I'm going to beat your ass.
Right. Now, if you catch a hand or two or a black eye, that's just what it is, but you got to scrap it out.
You said it sounds like Penny. You said you don't, if you let somebody pick on you and beat you up, which I think is like kind of the messed up thing to put on a kid.
Yeah.
Because now they're scared. Because now if I don't fight you, I'm going to have to go home and fight my mama.
Yes. You understand me. Yes.
Yeah, so dang, we should have never did that to these kids. That's terrible.
Not really. Because you learn at one point that you have to stand and draw a line somewhere. Because you're running as a teenager, you're running as an adult, then you spend the rest of your life in fear and you never face them. So there is even a sadistic logic. There is some logic to why people face their fears and overcome them or get lumped up. So most people
that part.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's in badly for some people, but I think there's something to grow from that. You know, it is some growth to that in therapy.
Yeah. I mean, it does, but you know, I think it's a better way. You got to teach them differently now. Like, you don't send your kids out, especially now, because these kids is different. There's no fair ones. Kids are not just fighting. It's different. They're getting stabbed. They're getting shot. So you can't send your kids out there into the lion's den talking about you better fight them, and your kid might not come back home to get beat by you. So it's a different time.
Yeah, I don't recommend it now. You know, unless there's like an outlet where they can go box or play a sport to get that off your system. The street fight is a bad deal. You know what I mean? It's not the thing.
Yeah, I think you have to teach your children to stand up for themselves, but to threaten them with violence is very unhealthy. I don't think that's the way. That is not the right way. So please don't do that to your kids.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I turned out okay.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's what they say. That's what they say.
See, even the internet approved it. See,
yeah, that's great. Yes, but it could have been different.
Right,
could have been different. So
yeah. It could have been a lot bad. Yeah.
Because imagine if somebody's parents said, "You better go out there and fight them," and they get killed. Because that's what they're doing these days. They're killing these kids.
Yeah, I don't recommend it nowadays.
Yeah, I don't recommend that. Don't do that. If you're going to teach them how to stand up for themselves, you got to show them through love. Not
to take it there. The first fight I remember seeing was in my teens. These kids are handling firearms like 7.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, I don't recommend it. You know, try to piece it up.
I grew up in an area where I was forced to kind of just. I had to be that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it was like people will try you if you're just, you know, a punk or whatever.
Right.
So you have to be something. And then I was a big girl, you know, so now it's like, he wasn't really fighting me like that anyway.
Right. You choked somebody, didn't you?
Yeah. You kind of a little bit of a bully, kind of bad, yeah.
Because you don't seem like a punch, you seem like a choker. Be like, break somebody's neck.
I mean, you know what's crazy is that I didn't have a lot of fights growing up. Because a lot of people wasn't really fighting me because they was a little scared.
All right.
But if I did have to fight, you know, I would fight. But I wouldn't. I was more of a peacemaker, to be honest. Like, I don't want to fight. Let's just talk it out.
You know, most bullies say that.
Yeah, I know it's true. It's true. I didn't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I want to. Yeah, I just don't want to fight. Because bullies get beat up too, you know.
True.
So, I do have another question though.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a difference between? No, that's not the one. Can accountability exist without public humiliation?
Yeah, I think so. How many times have people done stuff and you've done stuff in your private life that you weren't proud of and you atone for it?
That's true.
It didn't take anybody saying, "Oh, that's messed up, Michelle." You was like, "Damn, Michelle, that's kind of ill. I might fix that." Yeah. Whether you apologize to the waiter for, whatever, or whether you slammed the door in somebody's face, you know what I mean? You think, damn, I felt bad for that. My bad. So yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
Because you got to forgive yourself first before you seek any forgiveness from anybody else. You know what I mean? You got to fix this on the inside. So
yeah, but what about the people who do not do that? So do they get publicly humiliated, or because you keep doing something over and over and over again, and somebody's like, "Hey, yo, don't do that because that's wrong," and you keep doing that?
Then you get what you get, but that's if you get caught.
That's true.
That's if you get caught. That's the thing. A lot of people are doing stuff and they're going scot-free, or becoming public figures. So there's a lot of people sliding up in these streets. So
yeah, because public humiliation only comes when you get caught. You're right.
Yes. Or how much money you got in your pocket.
Ooh.
Money plays a big factor.
Yeah, I think we all should be accountable, because my thing is accountability comes when you realize that you need to be accountable.
Being a good person, not because of what people think about it.
You know how many people don't think that they have to, they don't do anything? Like, they will find a reason or excuse to say, "Oh, I didn't do that," or "I didn't say that," or "Oh, I didn't mean it like that," or everything is an excuse, as opposed to looking within and saying, "Well, damn, maybe I did say something that was harmful or do something that was wrong," or just because your intentions are not to do something, but it ends up doing something, be responsible for that.
But I'll say this one thing. That's if that person even thinks what they did was wrong.
That's my point.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Right here, it's like
they don't think right. So I'm saying their intent may not have been to wrong somebody or do something wrong. And I'm not even going to add another person into that. If you do something that's wrong, whether it involves another person or not, but it's just wrong, and you sit around and go, "Oh, well."
I like what you did there, sir. Cash moves everything around me. The W.
Well, it does. Cream. Okay. Woo, tang. Woo, tang.
Well done, sir. All right. What you were saying, sorry.
So my thing is, you have to know you did something wrong to be accountable for doing something wrong, right?
Yes. Or you have to consider whether it was truly wrong. Because some people really stand on their convictions and they don't really care.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. They don't care.
Right.
Or they make the other person out to be wrong. Like, "Oh, you're just being this way," or "You're just being that way," as opposed to their reaction to what they did.
Because think about it like this, right? Most people don't care about the public scrutiny. It's the money they lose from it.
Yeah.
Because if that person could say that horrible thing to that Wendy's employee and still had kept his job, or not made the company say, "Dog, you wildin', get up out of here," he'd still be that person in some respects. Some people, reflect, say, "Man, I was wrong for that." But some of these cats only atoned after they got fired or after whatever happened to them. Because they was in their bag when they were doing it, and they had no F's to give.
That's true. They didn't care.
Yeah.
They didn't care. They did not care. Because it's kind of funny though. Because most people that watch us know that I do. I work for the post office, and I do customer service. Mm-hmm. So I had a really horrible customer. She was just mean and nasty, and I kind of said some things. I didn't go crazy, but I was very nice, nasty, but sarcastic. She got mad at me because she was coming at me, and she ended up calling back and complaining about me. So I knew I was wrong, because I have a job to do, and my job is not to be nasty to the customers, although they're being assholes to me. So my supervisor, we ain't had no issues, but she called me. She's like, "Michelle," she wanted me to listen to the call. And I was like, "I don't want to listen to the call because I already know what I said." So just
defiant to the end.
I was defiant with the mother. And I told my supervisor, I said, "Felicia, she deserved it." And she was like, "Michelle, you can't." I was like, "I know." I said, "I don't want." She made me listen to the call anyway. And I was like, "I don't want to listen to it." So in that instance,
she's like, "Michelle, this is a court recorded line, for God's sake.
You can't do this, right? Do you want to lose your job?" That kind of thing. And I was like, defiant, like, what? I don't care. She deserved it. I don't want to listen to the call. And my supervisor was like, she knows us. So she be like, is everything good today? Like, what's going on? You're not feeling well or something's happening? Because what's happening right now?
She is trying to save this recorded call. She's like, fam, you're talking yourself up out of here. Would you please just play along?
This was a conversation between me and her, though. Nobody was privy to that conversation, but she had to say something to me because the person complained.
Yes. Like,
I was like, they might use that call for training. They just might. Don't do this.
Yes.
But the point that I'm making is that I knew full well that I was dead wrong. I knew, and I refused to be like, I'm sorry, I don't care. I was like, I don't care. She deserved it. The hell was her. I didn't care. But afterwards, I was like, you're right. I was wrong.
Well, you know what bothers me, right? And because I also deal with the public also in a different forum. But people say stuff on the phone that they wouldn't dare say to your face. And that irritates me. I despise telephone tough guys. I respect you if you can say whatever you want to say to my face. I can respect that. But if you can get on the telephone miles away, do a call center and talk crazy, oh, no. You get no stripes for that. Ever.
But, those type of people, I feel like those are the ones that be walking down the street and something to drop and hit them upside the head. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen soon. Wow. Something is going to happen.
So we're politely cursing people, right on. Shout out to the British.
I don't put karma on nobody. Karma's gonna come to you no matter what.
And if it's Michelle's karma, that's gonna be a cinder block. Be careful.
Me too.
Keyboard warriors, absolutely, sir. What
we gonna do?
Oh yeah, thank God the public is behind me. I don't have to deal with them.
Keyboard warriors, that's the keyboard gangsters, man.
Crazy talk, man. I'm like, dude, just relax, Yeah.
So let me ask you.
Say too much, think I'm soft. Yes.
Everybody that's listening, what does genuine redemption look like?
Ooh. It varies. It varies per situation,
Yeah, I'm saying, what do you think?
Ooh. We gotta take this on a case by case basis. Because I think
I think redemption looks like redemption no matter what it is. I think it should look like accountability, apology if you need to, and change behavior. That's, to me, really what it boils down to. You don't do it again.
Okay.
But you have to, I think is humility. That I agree. I don't think that you should be expecting for it to just blow over because you said sorry.
All right. And it's not going to be overnight.
Instant redemption, but you don't get instant redemption when you've done some craziness. It doesn't happen with that.
Yeah, and it's not going to happen overnight.
No, it's not going to happen overnight. But I think it's, to me, that's the main thing for redemptions. Like when you say case by case, give me an example of what it would look like in a certain case. If you can think of one.
Yeah. Oh, I mistakenly ate the last slice of pizza. My bad, homie. I just hit your dog with the car. You mad, bro?
I'm sorry. That's not redemption.
I'm just saying. One, I'm like, oh man, we can squash that. I'll get you another piece of pizza, no problem. The other one's like, you just ran on my dog, fam?
I'm gonna joke.
I'm just saying. Like,
on what planet is that redemption?
Because you have to forgive them. They might get you another dog to redeem themselves, and they might be really sorry, but they still ran with your dog. I'm sorry, it's not just
you said someone ate my slice of pizza and I hit their dog with my car.
Either or.
But even with redemption, it's still the same thing. I have to apologize, take some accountability, and if you can, like you got pizza, you can go buy some pizza. A dog, you can replace your dog. I think it all falls under the same umbrella. In most cases, you have to forgive them for you, but there's sometimes I don't know. Now, I agree, because forgiveness, they say, is for you.
True.
Hit my dog, I got redemption right there. You see? That's, I don't know what you're saying. Are you saying, I don't know. This is Penny's brother, y'all. I'm just saying.
He just gets it. That's my God. You understand?
I think that true redemption is change behavior after accountability. If you do something wrong, don't say
John Wick.
Don't say sorry and then do it again. Like, okay, I ate your pizza, but don't leave no more pizza in there because I'm gonna eat it again.
Right.
He said, "Don't out me."
No. Yes, he gets it. He got it. Yeah, that's got it.
Too late. If you eat my pizza, don't leave no more in there because I might possibly eat it again. That's not change behavior. I'm gonna do it again.
Or you buy
Sorry,
the
this time.
Eat it all again.
I'm gonna eat it again. So now they got to watch out. Like, don't leave no pizza in the refrigerator because he's gonna eat my pizza.
Right.
That ain't redemption, and that's not being genuine.
No, not at all. No, I'm just trying to keep it a little bit light because redemption can go many different ways, and there's so many levels to it.
Oh yeah, I mean, redemption could be you sitting in the jail cell for the next 25 years.
Yep, singing a love song about little kids.
Now here's the thing: you could be sitting in jail for 25 years, but are you actually redeeming yourself? Because if you come out and do the same craziness, then that 25 years was for nothing.
The first person I think of, I don't think he getting out. Just saying. Just
I don't know.
I don't know.
That just makes me think of the movie Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Did they redeem themselves?
Kind of.
They escaped. No, they escaped. Well, they were in there for 111 years. So, I mean, by the time they escaped, they were old.
So, technically, Red technically redeemed himself. Remember, he did get parole after he told him he didn't care whether he lived in jail or not. They was like, well, damn, bye. You took all the fun out of putting you back in the jail cell. So, he technically got parole. He only broke a crime by breaking his parole, right? But he served his time.
Right.
And Frank killed this woman, framed the warrant, and then dipped.
That right. Yeah, but the warden deserved it, though. See, this is good. The warden deserved it.
See? Welcome to the dark side, buddy.
But the warden deserved it because the warden was terrible.
So, is that your accountability culture we speak?
It's not accountability. It's wrong. It's completely wrong. But see, that's the thing. If somebody's doing something horrible,
I'm so petty, I don't forgive a lot. Damn, bro.
He said. Damn, bro. He said, but sometimes redemption becomes an obligation. When do you forgive?
When they be like, Roy, we're gonna write you up if you don't apologize to this client.
Yeah, but I'm not. That doesn't mean I forgive the customer for talking to me crazy. I don't know that lady, so she.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm talking about my situation. Like, I don't know that lady, but I ain't gonna lose my job for that lady because then there's no redemption. Because now I have no job and she's over there living her life with no worries.
Still mad about what you said, though. That's the funny part. Still mad.
But forgiveness is the thing. Is walking around holding on to things forever. Mm-hmm. It's not good for you.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You gotta. I mean, listen. I know if you don't ever have to deal with that person ever again, but you gotta get that load up off of you because if you carrying that thing is there you go. If you carrying that thing, then it becomes heavy for you, and that person is living their lives, right?
Yeah. A lot of times, we're wronged by people, and we're still thinking about it. That person don't even remember it.
Ain't even thinking about it. But it's easy for a person who did something crazy to you to just keep on going with their life.
Right.
Because they did it. So now you have to figure out how you have to deal with that so you can live your life without holding on to it.
Yep. So is that the redemptive part of it that you speak of? Redemption.
Yeah, you gotta, absolutely. Because holding on to some heavy things is not a good look for yourself. It's gonna make you sick.
Yeah, it's bad for your health. Like, and studies do say that. It's not even like we're making this up.
I remember. I'm gonna make you remember. He said, "I'm gonna make you remember."
This man
I'm gonna make you remember.
Steam. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, don't ever get on the wrong side of Gemini 0.
because he can't stop, won't stop.
Take that.
Take that. Man has lost no steam. He's still mad about second grade, son. That is consistency. Shout out to you, sir.
Petty on top of petty, on top of petty, on top of petty.
I know who you're related to. It makes so much more sense.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Petty. Absolutely. Oh, that's one. That's one for the
books.
Yeah.
Are we creating a culture of growth or a culture of judgment?
Absolutely judgment. It's a little bit of growth in there, but man,
I think it's more judgment though.
Yes, it's more judgment than anything else, right? So think about everything we talk about, right? It's based on someone else's judgment. A lot of the stuff we watch, we're judging it. We're responding to it. The way people act. So yeah, definitely that. For me anyway.
See, now the thing with judgment is I think there has to be an understanding of what that actually is.
Put that on the board.
What happened?
No, you're a stand-up dude. So no, he said, please don't connect the name to the See?
Take that.
Yeah, this is why you let the joke cook. You don't attach yourself to the joke, brother. You gotta let the joke cook, and then when you talk about it, you just attach yourself to it. Come on, brother.
Judgment. We live in a society of judgment. We cancel people, and we're judging people who we don't even know. Judgment does have a negative connotation. Everyone judges. We do. Everybody judges. And anybody that says that they don't, you're a liar.
Right.
Because I think that growing up in the church, judgment we looked at as condemnation. We have damned you and put you in hell. So growing up with that idea of judgment, people still run with that. And it's like, how do you make decisions if you don't judge a situation?
True.
How do you decide who you want to have in your life if you don't judge that person to some degree?
Yeah, because not all judgment is bad. Sometimes that's your decision-making skills to keep you safe. So I don't want judgment to be looked at as always being a negative thing, right?
But it has a negative attachment to it, though.
Indeed,
that's just what it is. But I think that it's not always a negative thing. So I've heard people say that I judge them. And I'm like, well, I have to. Because guess what? I got to decide whether or not you're somebody that I'm going to be dealing with. Because if you're doing crazy things and saying crazy stuff, I don't really know. Right?
It's not criticism. It's
criticism, not necessarily judgment. But is it that if you make a conscious decision on something, is it criticism?
No. Okay. So let's say I write a memo at work and my boss says, I don't think this is going to work right. You know what I mean?
Because I don't like the way you wrote that, or I don't like
the way you wrote that. Yeah,
that's critical.
Like that could be better. Yeah, that's criticism, but it's not like hurtful. It's like, yo, this doesn't fit the format that our company wants, and I feel like you could do something else, something like that.
Right. Because I think that constructive criticism is a thing, and it's a good thing because sometimes it's helpful.
Yeah.
For you to get better and get to the next level of whatever it is.
Right.
I think we got to stop being so sensitive to certain things when it comes to that, because you can miss out on a lot of things because you are in your feelings about something that somebody said about something that you did.
Actually, you're going to have some level of judgment, my man.
You have to. There's no way to make an informed decision without judgment. There's no way possible. So when people say, well, I don't judge. Yeah, okay. I'm going to probably get away from you because you're a liar. So you just you just lied. So
well, you know what? They're probably looking at it in the negative way. They're not looking at it as the practical.
Right. The negative way. I don't do the negative thing that judgment is. Okay, but what is that? What's the negative thing?
I'll say it like this. Like, I think you're an employee that can do better versus you're an idiot and you just need to rewrite this.
Okay, yeah. But what if they're an idiot though?
They still got to rewrite it. Hurry up. Got all day. Just what it is.
What if they're an idiot? I mean, if they're an idiot, I guess there's better ways to tell someone they're an idiot.
That's kind of my point. Yes.
Yeah, rocks and glass houses. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's a better way to tell somebody they're an idiot, or better yet, if you don't feel like that's somebody that you need around, you don't even got to say nothing to them.
Yes.
Let them keep being an idiot.
Can't aim.
And can't aim. Let them be an idiot. So yeah, judgment is definitely a thing, a culture of judgment. But I think that we judge, sometimes judgment, we condemn people because of it. Like that's where the cancel culture comes in, because now we're judging somebody based off of what they did, and we're canceling them. Like, if they're an idiot, I ain't got time for them. Yeah, I know. I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that one.
Indeed.
When someone gets it wrong, should we cancel them or give them room to grow? Depending on who it is.
Depending on what they did.
Depending on what they did, and depending on what
they did. Yeah.
And who they are. Some people, you don't have the energy to even entertain whatever foolishness that they've done. You got you can have room to grow, but over there.
Yeah. You don't have to grow near me. Go over there.
Right. You don't have to grow over here. You have to grow over there.
Over there. Away from me. Please and thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I give you all the room to grow away from me.
Yes. Blocks away. Next zip code. Yeah.
Go.
Grow apart. Yes.
Room to grow, because I don't want to have it come back on me when I need grace and mercy. Well, indeed. When I want grace and mercy, I get that. You can get grace, but if you are a complete idiot, I don't know if I want to deal with you in that way. Am I canceling you? It depends on what you did.
Yeah.
It depends on what you did.
Because cancellation in some aspects are also a protection to yourself. You might have to eliminate that person from your surroundings to keep yourself safe. You know, for whether it's mentally, spiritually, whatever.
Mentally, oh yeah, mental mostly, and physically, because you definitely don't want to have nobody around trying to change an abuser. Like
yes.
I don't recommend that at all.
No,
I don't recommend that
last time today. Yes,
you need to change on their own. They need to change on their own, because it's too dangerous out here to be trying to. Oh my God! If I love him enough, I'm going to love him out of this. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Get away.
It's not
and seek help, because these emotionally unstable people that are out here these days, it's not safe.
No,
it's not safe. You can't even reject some of these people.
Yeah, man. There's not make it too serious. Make sure you check out the website. You know, they got tools for stuff like domestic violence, mental health. So we joke by it, but we're being dead serious. So if you do have things that you want to work on, this is a great website to go on. So, yep. Don't be afraid to help yourself.
Excuse me. Please help yourself, because we are living in some weird times. Like, things are just going crazy.
Indeed.
And we need to be mentally strong, and it's important to take care of that, for sure.
Yep. And sometimes you don't have the tools to express yourself, so we just try to give tools and insight so you can go on your journey and be all right for you. I mean, we can't tell you that, but you can. So make the best of your world the way you want to do it.
The way you want to do it. That part. Did you see Cardi B on the they didn't really show the performance, but did you hear what Charles Barkley said about her double D's?
No, I'm pretty sure it's pretty crass and horrible. Pretty sure it's bad. Because I was watching it on mute. I was watching it on mute, so I didn't hear the commentary. Right.
Now I have to say that I did laugh, but the reason why I did laugh is because she had her entire. It was just out. How can anyone not look at that and not say anything?
That's why we had Charles Barkley.
That's why
he's going to say what a lot of people are probably thinking. That's why.
And we appreciate you, Turbo, so much, and we're so glad that we can help you out, because that's what we're here for. You know, we like to laugh, we like to joke, but we also like to give good information, and everything is from our own experiences. I have to say that, because sometimes people get upset by the things that we say.
Yeah, because we learn from y'all too. This is not a one-sided conversation. You guys come to the table with a lot of information and things I'd never thought of. So it's dope.
For sure. Yeah, but Charles Barkley is he's an idiot though. We all know that though. That doesn't excuse his behavior, because he should have muted that. Like, bro, maybe he thought it was muted.
No, Barkley's had drunk uncle behavior ever since he's been a pro. He has always been drunk uncle energy. You know, like some people, we just accept them for who they are, right? Barkley, Fitty. You know, some people, they're just them.
That's true.
Like, oh, you can't cancel someone that does not care and pay themselves.
If they're canceled, right. That's the thing. So you said now you're judging somebody based on what you saw. Well, you're right. Entire thing was out, but it's like he could have muted it, but he didn't. He speaks his right. He speaks his quiet thoughts out loud. Exactly right. That's exactly the best way to explain it.
Indeed, I'm gonna start out with well done.
He is going to say it.
Yes,
and I think at this point nobody's like, all right, okay, it's him.
Yeah,
it is him.
He threw it out the window. He threw it out the window. He got sued, and the judge said, "What's your regret?" Because he said he wasn't on the second floor.
See, what do you do with somebody like that?
Nothing. That's why he's not being right now.
What do you do with somebody like that?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Barkley.
What do you do? And if those of you who haven't purchased your spot for our Freedom Juneteenth Summit, I'm saying Freedom Juneteenth Summit, but that's not the name of it. Our Juneteenth Community Building Summit. We did the Freedom Summit already. Make sure you guys go to the website at theunitedfront.com. And it's only $5. It's going to be an open forum. It's not just you sitting there listening to us speak. We want you all to be a part of the conversation.
Yep.
Because again, at the end of the day, it's always about community building, and that's what we do here, and that's what we're here for, because it's power in numbers. So if you haven't purchased your tickets, it's $5. The event is this weekend, this Saturday, and it's from 7 to 9. So come on, join the party. You know, we serious. We're going to always be talking about stuff that matters, that's in our community, because we're trying to help each other. You know, we got to help each other.
Yep.
Because, you know, they always say that we
website,
come together.
You can get access and tickets at the website. So.
Yes. www.theunitedfrontnetwork.com. I'm going to act the fool. Oh, God, we already know.
It's going to be funny.
It's going to be fun. So this time, you're going to be muted. Don't think you just be blurting stuff out. It's going to be controlled. It is going to be controlled. So, but we want to hear everybody. We want to hear what everybody has to say. So please join us this Saturday. And thank you all that was in the chat, you know, vibing with us. It makes it so much better. It makes the hour go by fast when you guys participate and we communicate with y'all and we laugh and we joke. I love it. I
love live because we can talk to the people. We get your feedback real time.
You have etiquette.
Right on.
Beautiful. But we're going to see y'all next week, right? No, we're going to see y'all Saturday.
Yes, indeed.
And if you can't come, we understand.
Yeah, he's going to be on tomorrow on Frank Conversation. That's tomorrow also. I just thought about it. So,
okay, you said Turbo. All right, so good. So definitely, when you go to the website to purchase the link, you'll get the link after you purchase the ticket, right? Is that how that works? So. Or I think the day before or something like that. You'll get it.
Yeah, day before. The day before. Usually it'll go to the same email it was actually purchased from. So make sure you get the email box.
So that's how that works. So you go and purchase your ticket, $5, and then you get the link either the day before or the day of, but I'm not sure. Penny takes care of that. So I think it's the day before. So we will see y'all there, and we want to see your faces because, you know, we can't see you now, but it on Saturday we'll be able to see you, and that'd be great.
All right.
So until next time, we will see y'all.
Wu-Tang.
Bye, y'all.
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.